Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels.
Angels are doing
All right,
good.
We'll be back to get
Game
this
one.
one started after this.
Big road trip for us. Three-team road trip. Just 3 in Anaheim, then Texas, and then somewhere else.
About to get started here, and on the mound today, Patrick Sandoval.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep in the games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Nico Horner.
For Seattle, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Slider change. 2 fastballs and a curve.
And a pitch. In for a strike, and we are underway. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and he makes the catch.
Atom ball.
One down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Batting second, a really important guy for them, J.P. Crawford.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
J.P. Crawford, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one misses, and 1-1. And he deals. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. 3-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch.
No Trout?
There's 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher.
What the hell?
Cal.
No Trout this game?
Cal Raleigh. the
Welcome
next
back,
to
Cal.
hit.
First
Right
game
now,
back
the
from
leading
injury.
RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season.
Huh. So Trout is on the bench today. Okay.
There's a strike. And now the lefty swings over the top of that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Next offering is down low. And a ball evens the count. 2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. M's nothing. Angels coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium and taking the ball for Seattle. Logan Gilbert. What's the scouting report on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Bottom of the 1st. So in now for the Angels, Colton Wong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a pitch. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a 1-1. And that one off the outside edge. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Out to center. Pruitt drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. David Fletcher in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. The wind of the pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. There's a strike. And here it comes.
Nope, that's low.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2. And now it's filled up. Just a slow ground ball this time. Picks it up with a bare hand. Throw to first. On target. He got him. Nice play. And the Angels are gone in order. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Ty France. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Sandoval back to work. And takes low for ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one finds the corner. Now 2-1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Grounder off the pitcher. And he's safe at first. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. Next pitch is popped up. Wong hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, you get yourself into scoring position.
Going to count 1 and 2. France leads off first with 1 away. Way inside, gets out of the way. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hernandez going back some more. Got it! Leaping catch, robs a homer.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to
What
run
the
it down
hell?
and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Wow.
Back in Anaheim.
Wow.
We head to the bottom
That was
of the
cool,
second,
but it sucked
and
at the
here
same time.
is O'Neal Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's too high. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And now 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground to third. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The designated hitter, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Good hitters count the 2-0. Line to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. To the left side, but it is well foul. Two down, nobody on. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Angels go quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Back here at the ballpark, and now Russell Pruitt.
the center fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses. 1-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
There's a 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dylan Moore in the box now. Takes strike one. The pitch. Ground ball, could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
Wow. Unlucky.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Unlucky. Hit it hard right at him.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Nico Horner. Fly ball center field. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Aaron Sabato.
This guy a rookie? Yeah, first year. It's pretty good offensively.
Gilbert back to work. That clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And strike two. And the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch.
1 and 2.
In the dirt. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez getting the start in center in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. On the ground to third. Wisdom on to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Aaron.
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike. That one inside. 2-1. The 2-1 is high. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here comes a 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kolten Wong up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Wong, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 34-year-old vet, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Generous call. Thank you.
Angels strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left-hand hitter waits. Way out front for strike 2. Time called. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Raleigh, the next to hit, takes outside. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Kicks and deals. Hard hit left side. Over to Wong. To first. Double play.
Fuck me,
Nicely
dude.
done.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
I don't want to watch it
Ty
again.
France
Goddamn
up next
fucking
for the
double
Mariners.
plays. I hate them worse than strikeouts, man.
0-1. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Sends it to Sabato. That's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, David Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Tried to shoot it the other way and almost kept it fair. Not quite, though.
Whew. Close. Wow. That is almost looks like it's fair.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Fletcher retired, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ward takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Fastball for a strike, and the count 1-1. In the air, right side, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Angels go down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
The wind of the pitch. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Seattle, Patrick Wisdom. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch misses outside. 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
I know his slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, the designated
Man at first with one gone. In now is the Mariners DH, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. Wisdom stands at first with 1 out. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The lefty ready and a 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1 now. Now fly ball to right center. Hernandez has it sized up. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Russell Pruitt getting ready to hit.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Here comes a pitch. And that one missing low. And that's a strike. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Fletcher makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for Seattle. Still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. Infield shifted to the pull side. The wind and the pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
And it gets by him.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Oh, 1 down. And that one is inside ball 1. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Okay, I'm back. What the hell was I gonna do here?
Infield comes in now. Next to hit, Aaron Sabato. First offering misses the mark. Runners on the corners, no outs. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Hernandez can't hold up, and that's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2. That one just misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Good job to fight that one off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a slow roller. Corner to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the speedy catcher, Eric Haas. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Now 1-1. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Just off the inside edge. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And he deals. Misses. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. Horner over to first. That's out number 3. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Angels 1 and the Mariners nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Dylan Moore. The pitch. Just missed. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And it's just foul. That was close. And a 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter number 2.
And stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
0-1. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
J.P. Crawford. Up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Step off, throw to first. Horner gets back easily.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And another ball. That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Runner on the go. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Raleigh struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
Ty France now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Good eye right there. First and second, 2 down. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Infield shifted to the pull side. And a pitch. Just missed. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, David.
Here's David Fletcher. Fletcher, 30 years old now, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And that's a little high. One down, base is empty. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And there's the strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
And next for LA, Taylor Ward. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Now batting, shortstop. Oh yeah.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Got him. Out. number 2.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Rendon in the box now. Takes strike 1. Righty to the plate. Good eye in that spot. And the slider just misses.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And that one upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Base hit into right center. The run scores from third. And they
Damn it, Rendon.
lead by 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Brusdar Grotterol into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ward, the runner at third. Rendon on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. In comes the run from third to add on, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Okay, I gotta stop this
And next for the Angels,
in the middle of the
Eric
inning.
Sabato.
Sucks, but I'll be right back for the second half. Bye.